I love my job because of opportunity. I'm originally from Long Island, New York, currently living in the Short North District within Columbus, Ohio. Me coming from New York, not knowing much about the Midwest, was definitely a lot of questions that were raised for me, but Columbus has exceeded my expectations. I have a great time living in the Short North. You know, I really appreciate that I have the time to be able to do other things besides work. There's a lot going on, and it's just easy and affordable to live here. It's a hustling and bustling city. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. What's going on? I take the Dakota bus every day. And when I'm on the bus, you know, that's when my work day really starts for me. I go on my smartphone and I open up my email application and, see where's my day start. So I'm currently a internal management consultant in the business transformation office. I work on a wide variety of different types of projects, and they can focus anywhere in on process improvement, continuous improvement, to just straight strategy work. All right, sounds good, Tyler. I appreciate it. One thing that's separated my experience out in Nationwide has been access to leaders. And I really appreciated that visibility, right? Because it's much different than going to a company and just blending in and becoming a shadow on the wall. I love that there's a gym right downstairs in the building that I work in. I think being able to go down there and fulfill one of my hobbies, which is working out, it really affects my engagement here, and I really appreciate that it's built into the benefit package. We're not just a big, stuffy insurance company. It's fun to work here, and it's an engaging environment, and that is very important, that you can come into some place and feel kind of right at home. I found my job at nationwide.com careers.
That was an excellent video from Nationwide and a day in the life. Hello, everybody. My name is Will Moss. I'm the CEO of HBCUconnect.com. And here with me, I have Trenton Manning from Nationwide. He's the AVP of Talent Acquisition. So if you could just introduce yourself and what you do at Nationwide, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, thank you, Will. I am, as you stated, the AVP of Talent Acquisition and Human Resources. And primarily my job is to strategically go out and get talent, bring talent into Nationwide, and we look forward to the partnership with HBCU Connect.
Excellent. We appreciate the partnership as well. We've been in partnership with Nationwide for many years. So thank you for that. And leading into our upcoming diversity recruitment reception as a part of the HBCU Alumni Weekend, thought this would be a great opportunity for us to just chat a little bit and introduce the HBCU Connect audience to Nationwide. So first of all, speaking of talent acquisition, can you talk a little bit about why diversity is important to Nationwide?
Yeah, Will, diversity is a business imperative for Nationwide. Every one of our managers, leaders, they all have diversity as part of their MBOs or their objectives. And what I would tell you is that we have data that supports that if you have an engaged and diverse workforce, they're actually a more productive workforce. So that's why it's very important to us.
Excellent. And so, introducing Nationwide to the HBCU Connect audience, I think it's important for people to understand we have a lot of professionals that have been out in the workforce for a long time that have options. So as an African-American professional, what would be some of the selling points to working for Nationwide?
Yeah, first and foremost, and I have the opportunity to go and recruit across the country, and I tell folks all the time, I'm working for an organization that has a soul. And that's important to me. So I don't go out and sell Nationwide without having something to support it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's an organization that truly cares. Mm-hmm. I think about what we do in the community, my personal growth and development, and the things that have happened or transpired for me throughout the years here at Nationwide. They've been imperative, but it's the support not only within your vertical, but it's also the support that you get from organizations that we have, like our ARGs, our associate resource groups. I mean, there's just a lot of support there. And I think, frankly, it's an organization that certainly we live our values. A lot of organizations will talk about the values that they have, but we actually live our values. But for me, I think the opportunity to be myself, I mean, that almost supersedes all. I mean, I can come to work and be my genuine self and see where I'm making a direct impact to the bottom line.
Excellent, and I can attest to that as far as Nationwide being a company with a soul that's invested in the community. We've been a partner with Nationwide for it seems like almost 10 years now. So that kind of speaks to, and there hasn't been a pause or a break. So we really appreciate that, and I think that speaks to Nationwide's commitment. But speaking of employee resource groups or associate resource groups, one of the things that I think our audience cares about is companies that actively recruit from HBCU. So if you could speak to some of the efforts and commitment that Nationwide has to recruiting from historically black colleges and universities.
Yeah, and even touched on some of the things like our partnership with HBCU Connect, and we have a laundry list of organizations, at Urban League, et cetera, that we are affiliated with. However, for us, again, this is with diversity being a key imperative for us. There's a SWAC conference with the Gramblings and what have you, and also the CIAA. We have huge investments in those conferences, particularly the CIAA. But locally too, we take care home with Central State. So I think it's one of these deals where I've had the fortune of forging the relationships, and the organization is just basically taking it over. I mean, we will be taking our fall run here coming up, and I can tell you that everybody's excited to go and bring talent back to Nationwide.
Excellent. So one of the other things is people identify with Nationwide as sort of an insurance company, and so when you think insurance company, you think claims reps or agents and that kind of thing. But what are some of the opportunities that are available that are that people might not normally think of within Nationwide?
Yeah, great question, because I get that a lot, right? And fundamentally what I would tell you is that, yes, we do have those disciplines. The other aspect of this, though, is, and I really want people, if I can encourage them to go to nationwide.com/careers, because we post every one of our open recs. The other portion of this, though, is, some of the if you will, hot things that we're sourcing for today is our innovation department, robotics. We have a state-of-the-art IT department. If you name it, we do it. I think about legal. I think about, there's just a laundry list of organizations that are out there. We have aviation. We have, Nationwide Realty, where we're actually building buildings in Central Ohio and throughout the country. So all the support groups from finance, accounting, IT, HR, we have the laundry list of, this is a big business. This is a Fortune 67 company, and we have all these support mechanisms to ensure that we do actually go out and make those claims. Because I can tell you, through my experiences, when we're dealing with Nationwide Financial and we're dealing with the retirement, or if there's a death in the family, in addition to those claims where there's a catastrophe, we hold true to what we say, that we're going to be there when our members need us the most.
Absolutely. It's funny because I can speak to all of those points. I know people that work for Nationwide. I'm from Columbus. I have Nationwide insurance. The claims have come through.
Yes.
So I can speak to all of those things. But I just want to say, thank you. I think the HBCU audience should really pay attention to the careers that Nationwide has available. So if you have any final words that you want to share with the audience, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you to take the time. We will be at a lot of the events that are being sponsored, if you will, by HBCU Connect. You guys, we're here to make a difference, and just always remember that Nationwide is on your side.
Excellent.